Fuck me. Mini tongue.
This is the Dude Loft Mountain podcast with your hosts, Gabe, Tanner, and Tommy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dude Loft Mountain. I'm your host, Gabe, joined by Tanner.
Howdy.
And Tommy.
I'll fight you in the street. I'll fight you in the street.
I don't, look at me. I don't walk on the street.
Why are your eyes closed? Are you sleeping?
I'm in the zone.
What zone?
I'm like that Ritz song.
Red song?
Ritz. Like the cracker? Well, yeah, it's a white guy rapper. His name is Ritz.
Yeah, if you could put cracker and rapper together and just call him Ritz the crapper.
Oh, he's a cracker rapper.
The crapper.
Ritz is good. Why are you crapping on Ritz?
No, Ritz is good. I was just putting the two words together.
The rapper is good or the cracker is
Both.
good?
I do enjoy a Ritz, A Ritz from time to time is, you know what they say, nothing better than a tits except a Ritz.
You know, Eddie Murphy has a bit about Ritz cracker, and it's pretty fucking funny.
It's funny.
How high are you two right now?
Sorry, I just really fucked up my, speaking.
I don't do
know.
drugs.
Gabe,
Anyway.
what did you want to talk about today?
Yeah, so, funny thing.
Liar.
We have a TikTok now.
What?
It's just my TikTok.
Did you not know that?
Did you not know that? You're in the same. Well, actually, never mind. I also forget to read.
I
group
see
chat.
TikTok in my brain like Black Ops colors it out, It's like, nope, this information.
It's been blacked out.
Yeah, it doesn't pertain to anything. It's okay, move forward.
Well, to the other people who are listening, we have a TikTok now. So you should go follow it. It's the same handle as Twitter, which is
I quit.
Dude Loft Mountain. MTN.
I quit.
MTN for Mountain.
I quit.
What do you quit?
I quit the show.
You can't.
No,
I can't.
you can't quit.
No, this show has gone down a path that I
Sir,
cannot follow.
No, you can't. Do
We
you
have a
want to know why?
contract.
Where? Show me the contract.
It was in your lease agreement.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I read that lease agreement.
I told Tanner after he sends it back, you have to be an employee of Dude Loft Mountain
Indefinitely.
indefinitely.
That's perpetuity. That can't work. It's void.
Anyway, so we have a TikTok, and I have great ideas. I haven't executed none.
That's
Dude,
great.
But
I've got
one of
some
them-
great TikTok ideas that are going to kill the platform.
So we're not going to do that
Why?
because I like TikTok.
Come on.
Anyway,
What?
TikTok's fucking fantastic. You know how many things I've learned? There's wonderful people on TikTok.
Yeah,
Sure,
you're starting to get into the scary side of TikTok from
the
last
your
thing
fault.
you sent me.
Your fault. Which was fucking hilarious. I'll show you later, Tommy, because you will enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. And how many of the TikToks I've sent you, which are a pain in the ass to open because you don't have TikTok, have you been like, why do I need to see this? Versus, this is nice.
Yeah,
This is
like
nice.
Chinese data mining aside, there's some good stuff on TikTok. There's some funny stuff. I was very strongly against TikTok when it first came out. Didn't use it for probably more than a year.
I don't do drugs.
I was the same
just
thing.
wanna-
And I eventually caved and I was like, there's good Vine energy on some of these TikToks.
Oh, is there good Vine energy?
Yeah.
How dare you invoke their name?
Yeah.
You like
How dare you invoke
just
their name?
give
20
TikTok a chance and you'll
Yeah.
understand.
No.
2019, I was pissed that Spitz had a Musically, and he's like, you just go on Bully Kids. What do you mean?
Oh, God.
And then, I found out TikTok was Musically.
Yeah,
and I was
Musical.ly
like,
was a dark
nope,
time.
nope.
I'm an old man.
I was like, hell no. And Spitz kept sending them and sending them and sending them, and I keep doing the same thing with Tommy. Because they're good, they're funny. Or they're cute as shit because they're about cats.
I'm on this weird side of TikTok where it's like a bunch of edgy people and they're doing like a POV, which is, where they're acting out a scene. And it's like somebody lays a hand on their girlfriend and he goes he raises his fist and growls. and it's just some overweight, probably mentally not all there, 35-year-old who's still living with his mom. That's don't you do that. And they get all cringy angry. It's super weird, but I enjoy them.
Your For You page just
Have you not seen those?
It's no.
It's like if the scene girls that we were talking about in last episode, if their boyfriends grew up. Like,
yeah.
they're still the same and still doing that weird shit.
The only time those videos get on my For You page is because the people I follow or have it in the background while they shit all over it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Those are the ones I follow.
I'll send you more.
No. That's
no.
unnecessary.
I think
sir.
you.
I don't use TikTok for evil purposes for you.
No.
I don't think you should use it for me. But any hooser. Why was I bringing this up? Oh.
We have a TikTok.
Yeah, we have a TikTok,
Yes.
and there's a trend. And it's one of my favorites.
Did we go viral? Oh, I know where you're going with this. I'm sorry. Continue.
It's the ghost TikTok, where you dress up as a ghost with sunglasses, and it's fucking hilarious. I love it. I love it so much because the pictures look amazing. And so my family is going up at the beginning of October to do this. And Spitz, me, and Annalie went for Dutch Bros when we were having this conversation about how we're going to do these pictures. And Spitz said, why don't we bring Dad? For those of you who don't know, we don't have one. So
how are you
Test
gonna
tube babies.
bring him?
So there's this Halloween decoration that we got a year or two ago, 2 years ago. And when we got it, I was sitting next to it one day and I was staring at it and I was like, I think this is Dad because it's a skeleton and it's fucking hilarious. So my siblings and I don't let it go. Like, we decorate it, we put it in different positions, we let it sit with the family for things. It's our way of coping. Fuck off. I think it's hilarious. So we're going to sneak it into the trip with our mom so that we can put it into the family photos that we're doing the trend, which I think is going to look amazing.
Have you seen those like giant 15-foot skeletons that like Home Depot sells and stuff?
Yeah.
You should like get one of those and then take like your vintage ghost photos with it.
Yeah.
That would look pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you bury one of those above my coffin?
Above your coffin.
Like halfway out of the ground, so it looks like a giant died there like thousands of years
one
ago.
day you get excavated. This man was huge.
Yeah.
It's just such a
Hey,
little
look.
box.
He had a little man inside of him.
This little box, that was just for his penis, lady.
We should position your dead body like in the fetal position, being held by the big skeleton. Like it's your
like a
mom or
little
something.
baby.
No, that's the last person I want there.
Well, no, I mean not like your actual mom, but just
It'd be like-
just like a nurturing pose.
It could be like the Pokemon, Marowak and Cubone.
Where the mom fucking dies and,
And
then he
he's-
wears his fucking mom's face
skull.
skull.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, son.
This is a fantastic idea. How are you
Pikachu,
going out, Tanner?
motherfucker? What?
How are you going out? Diamond?
I'm not.
Okay. But are you going to be a diamond or what? You can have
Am
somebody.
I going to be a diamond?
Yeah, you can be a diamond if you
What
want.
do you mean?
Like when you die?
I'm immortal, Gabe.
Okay, but if you died
I'd probably just be cremated.
and then put in a scattered
The dirt. I
where?
don't know. Just on a windy day, just toss me up.
Get you all in my lungs.
Yeah.
It's always a fucking travesty with you, Walter.
I don't know. Maybe like put my ashes in a hole and like plant a tree there. Did the same thing with my grandpa.
I'm surprised you don't want like a Viking death.
Oh, like send me off in a boat and have an archer shoot a flaming arrow at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty badass. Or a pyre.
You can do whatever you want.
I don't think those kinds of things would be allowed.
Why?
I just don't know. I mean, imagine you're out at Tempe Town Lake and you
Well, first of all, you can't send someone to Tempe Town Lake to die by Viking death.
Okay, so what lake can you do that at?
The ocean or a river.
I still
Because
don't
I think you
so,
have to have
man.
time for your like the cremation and the things living in there to finish you off before you got to. I don't think a lake is big enough.
Yeah, regardless of where it's at, I don't think it's legal.
I think we should look this up.
We can.
Okay. Because I feel like you should be able to do whatever you want when you're dead.
I know, but there's rules. I don't know.
That's dumb.
You know where
This
I want
is
to go?
stupid. Where?
The nearest trash can.
I thought you just said you wanted one of those 15-foot skeleton
Yeah, I like
moms.
to have fun ideas, but I don't want to actually do them. You know, they're just fun ideas.
Oh.
You
That's.
know?
I want to
Just
be a tree.
Pull me out of the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Gabe, I said, like they'll call you and they'll be like, okay, he's ready to, like, for you to come pick him up. And I was like, just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't come pick me up.
And I told him, I was like, that's sad. I don't want you to be in a library of forgotten ashes.
Well, you need to like Walt Disney you and just cryo freeze your head.
Yes.
And then maybe one day when the technology is there, we can like reincarnate you, like kind of Frankenstein your head onto something else's body, and
Oh my God.
and you'll live again.
Can it be a black guy's body?
If you want.
I want to live that life.
I'm gonna get your head to be frozen, and then I'm gonna leave them schematics for what your body looks like, and I'm just gonna put pretty Squidward's body there.
Okay, good. I was like, can you maybe change the schematics a little bit? Maybe upgrade the body?
Squidward when he's pretty, that
Yeah.
body. That's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna have 4 legs, but
No.
gonna be beautiful.
Okay. We'll all just tie them together in my jeans or some shit, I guess. I think it's so cool. You've got these like leg bracelet things. Was that Storm?
Yeah, she's making a noise.
Storm. You silly.
How upset would you be if you're like that happens? You get cryo frozen, and you wake up, your head is reattached on Stephen Hawking's body, like you're just perfectly trapped to a wheelchair.
So I'm just, instead of being a disabled person who's really smart, I'm just a disabled person at that point.
Yep. Yeah. God damn it, God.
I mean, I don't know. By the time we're like adults, cyberpunk's gonna be a thing, right?
I don't know.
Like, am I gonna be able to like cut my arm off and replace it with like an eye arm?
Possibly. I don't know.
I wonder. I don't know how I feel about that. Would you do that? You think would you if it was possible to modify your body with electronics? Like, do you think you would ever do that?
I mean, I guess it depends on the use. Like, I don't know.
a whisk.
A whisk?
Mhm.
Nah.
Well, what if?
A Swiss Army knife.
Nah.
Blowtorch.
But I mean, if like in this hypothetical example, if one of my limbs had to be amputated for health reasons, then like, yeah, I'd probably get something else.
Then yeah. But I'm like, okay, let's say they came out with a phone, right? Or not even a phone. It's just whatever it is, a tablet, whatever.
Okay.
That goes in your wrist. Like it becomes a part of your body, and you just have this screen in your arm now.
So you're just talking about the mark of the devil.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, we don't got to get into revelations on this shit, you know. But so you have that, and then like it's powered by you, the human, and
So would that shorten your lifespan? Because it's surviving off of your energy?
That's a good point, probably.
Then no, I wouldn't want that.
God, like you have a bad day where
Also-
you're searching for data a lot, and fuck, it's like 10
What
years.
difference would it make when everyone has phones?
Mhm.
If in your situation your phone is just like inserted into your wrist, you can only text with one finger.
This is true.
That's
Also, watching
I
like
don't see the benefits.
videos and porn and shit.
Yeah,
would be
you'd have to
weird.
hold your
Yeah.
arm up. Yeah, and you'd have to learn to jerk it with the other hand.
Well, if you're left-handed.
Yeah, or you could. I guess you'd put it in your non-dominant hand, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a pit boy or something, you know. But no, I don't know. That's like I never question where they're gonna try to like go with phones because my tolerance for like gimmicky phone bullshit stopped at foldable phones. I don't get why they're trying to fold phones. Like why? It just don't.
Well,
doesn't
there's like
make
that
sense.
big Samsung thing, which is like a
Well, there's that. There's
like
the
block.
the
that just
razor.
folds.
There's the razor.
Yeah.
Like that.
That came back.
Yeah, but it's like they look like shit. Like they're bad. Like
Yeah.
I assume Apple at some point in the next 3 years is probably going to come out with a foldable
Foldable.
phone that
There
is
it
going to be
is.
like amazing because they took the extra 3 years after everyone did the R&D on it.
But like, what's the benefit? I don't.
It's
I don't know.
smaller
It
to
just
put in
it depends if the
places?
gimmick like is still going on at that point.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that they're going to go more with our sunglasses because Facebook and Ray-Bans did that thing with their sunglasses.
Yeah, and how many people have those?
I don't know.
Not
Dude,
a lot.
the fact that like
But it's
Facebook
possible.
has like Alexa items and shit blows my fucking mind. Like they have their Facebook portal or whatever it's fucking called. It's like it's like the Alexa that we have in the kitchen. They have like that shit. They have like a couple other different things like that, and it's like you have like who the fuck is gonna trust Facebook
Yeah.
in their home?
Well, Facebook owns Oculus.
Yeah, that's the other
And
thing.
they're doing some pretty cool stuff technology wise.
If I was Mark Zuckerberg, I would just call it something else. I would just start another business and be like, it's this and Ray-Bans, not Facebook and Ray-Bans. Because again, like you said, no one trusts Facebook. Facebook is the face of like things that steal shit from you, things that fuck up your internet, things that fuck up like what you're searching. It's always him. It's always Facebook.
Dude, Facebook and Google are the two corporations that scared the living shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon too, a little bit.
Yep.
Because it's just how much shit they're doing with the government. Like we know that they have deals with the government. They're doing all this extra shit with the government, but we don't know what they're doing. Like that's how it got found out that Google was working on like weapons for the government, like AI weapons. Like,
well, there's
like
like
it's happening.
Well, there's like the theory that if we were able to create AI, it would be intelligent enough to know that we would threaten it out of fear, and then it would be smart enough to react.
Yeah.
So that we don't know that AI exists. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could already be out there, and we'd have no idea because
that's
knows,
an interesting idea.
Because it knows we know what fucking Skynet is, and we'd shut that shit down, so it would protect itself and not make it known.
Yeah, and I mean that's incredibly possible because
and it would just work on its own things until it was able to out threaten
until it was able to do the I have no mouth but I must scream thing to you. But the what was I saying? AI. Oh, I believe that there could be something out there because it was like 7 years ago, probably even longer than that, whenever they were doing AI experiments at Google or Facebook, I don't remember which one, and the two AI started communicating in a language that we had no idea what it was.
That's crazy.
And they had to unplug them because they were like, oh, fuck. That's not supposed to happen.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That was like almost a decade ago, probably, when that happened.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird because, oh, my God, that's too freaky because I can think of all the other apocalyptic things. That one, I have no chance.
No, yeah. It's like the Stephen Hawking and a bunch of other like scientists and physicists have all gone on record saying like, please don't fuck with AI. Like really, like that shit's gonna fucking suck because it's not a matter of if it's gonna go bad, it's a matter of when. Yeah. And it's really gonna suck if it's in someplace important or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we already have AI weapons and shit. Like the type of attacks that scare the fuck out of me now are cyber attacks. Because it's like, what the fuck? What'd you guys get? Like, what did you get into? How did you get in there? Like,
just PlayStation,
it's just
they just hacked PlayStation.
Speaking of technology, I saw a very strange thing. It was kind of cool. I watched a little drone with a bag fly, like I was walking downtown where I was in Florida. And there's this little drone flying around with a bag attached to it. And another person is walking out on his like little terrace thing above the shop that's below him. And he just puts his hand out, grabs the bag, and then walks back into the thing. And the little drone just stops and like lets him do it and then just leaves.
That's dope. I knew that drone delivery was like something that was being messed with.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was working currently.
I mean, this could be someone who's down the street who's just delivering like to his friend.
Yeah.
That's possible. I thought about that, but it also could just be a delivery for him from a company.
Yeah.
But yeah, nuts. I was like,
well, I know Amazon's been
that's weird.
Drone deliveries for a while.
Yeah, I think I don't think that's ever going to be up and running. There's too many people with guns ready to shoot them down.
True.
Like, it's just way too big of
a
risk.
the infrastructure's tough to make that work, too. Yeah.
I think for the cities, that'll be more available. Not so much the suburban areas. Because, like, this person was downtown. Less people are willing to shoot something while they're in the town because it's illegal. Because there's too many civilians.
You could knock one of those things out with a BB gun. Like, it's not... you
true.
could do that and not be a problem. Like, it would be safer from a criminal's point of view to shoot down a drone, take whatever package that is, rather than go up to a door where there's a package left on the front step.
If they have really good cameras.
Just wear a mask.
Yeah, but I mean, like all these houses have rings and stuff, and you see those videos online all the time of people stealing packages. It would be better to shoot a drone in an area that's like not super watched versus go up to a house and take a package.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just don't see how.
It would be tough to make it work and protect it.
It's just there's like we're just reaching technology levels that I've not been prepared for, and so now I'm kind of entering scared old man status.
We're going to space, Tommy. Like you and me. It's gonna happen
Together?
Yeah,
Forever.
we'll be in space
Probably to visit
before
a zoo.
we die.
Probably to visit a zoo.
Dude, if I go to space, I'm dropping shrooms.
I'll be very dead.
I'm going to vomit all over that shuttle. There's a SpaceX. I'll just...
It's just going to be floating
Yeah.
in your one thingy. Gross.
You want to know a thought that I've always had that involves vomiting? If so, if you're skydiving and you're like facing down as you're falling, if you like projectile vomit and it shoots out like in front of you,
It will literally surface tension crawl off your face.
oh, so it won't like you won't like fall onto it and it'll like go back into your mouth or something.
You probably don't have enough force to get it out of your mouth very far.
Oh, so you probably just won't throw up then.
Huh?
You probably just wouldn't throw up then.
You would probably throw up, but it probably just would. It probably kind
It
of
would
choke
just
you a little bit, and then just
leak
go across
out
your
around.
face.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Once your mouth was full, you would just start.
Yeah, because it just wouldn't be able to get out of your mouth.
Your best bet, if you are throwing up, I would say would probably be to flip upside
Turn
down
your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or do something.
I
yeah.
think
That
before
poor
any,
man strapped to your back.
before any of this would happen, I think your body instinctually would have turned your head to get it out of your mouth.
I think it might not even happen because it's just such like a high intensity, like adrenaline inducing situation that.
Yeah, usually
probably-
you vomit afterwards.
Yeah,
or
you
stuff
probably
like
don't,
that.
or before. You probably wouldn't
Yeah.
feel sick during.
Yeah. Yeah, because people who are like who get like surprise scared from scary movies and stuff,
Yeah.
usually like they film them throwing up afterwards because they were just scared shitless. I went to a horror theme park and horror theme park.
Horror.
And I was pretty fucking scared a couple of times. Like it was bad. Like I was like, I need a stick. I just want to hold on to a stick so I know that I have a stick with me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine being so scared to throw up because I didn't feel like throwing up. I didn't get queasy, anything. But I know that some people were like, I need a minute. I need a minute. And I was like, you guys, like that's awful. I would never get to that limit.
That might be my rap name,
Queasy?
Lil Queasy.
A little queasy.
Why Lil?
Still queasy?
Just be like, huh? Still Queasy?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Fucking band name shit. What was it? Still Woozy?
Still woozy, yeah.
I asked him like 5 times who he was going to see in concert that first night. And he's like, Still Woozy. And I was like, Lil Woozy? Who the fuck is Lil Woozy?
Still woozy.
It was Still Woozy. As in, I have vomited recently. And I am currently
woozy.
still woozy.
Do you remember
Please bring me crackers.
Do you remember like 2 episodes ago when we were talking about McCamey Manor?
Yeah.
We were talking about TikTok earlier, so this is like not related to anything we were just saying, but it's related to that.
Okay. That works.
The day after, TikTok started showing me videos about McCamey Manor.
Because they're listening.
It was so fast. We didn't talk about it much.
So-
Dude, I've had it happen within 10 minutes to where I'm like, you're not even fucking hiding it anymore.
Nuts.
Yeah, I stopped using Facebook because of that. Because there was a conversation. I tested it.
TikTok, Gabe.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing: Facebook didn't give me any joy. So any reason to leave, I'm fine with leaving. But at the time, I was testing it with Tommy, and I was like, so there's been a couple of times where like I mentioned something once, and because I don't use Facebook all that much, if I say it, it will be the first fucking ad. It's going to be, because it's trying to get you to keep looking at it because you just mentioned it, because it needs you to use it. And I'm like, so I'm going to say, and then I said like the name of a jewelry store or something. I think it was Shanko. And I opened Facebook and it was Shanko.
Yeah.
And his started saying Shanko. And I was like, so I'm not using it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's so fast.
It's fucking
But
weird.
now everything is that fast.
I mean, like,
and probably has always been.
I
but-
understand companies like using your search history and stuff because you're online, you're using Google, and they track your data, obviously.
Yeah.
But if your phone is off and in your pocket and it's listening to the words that you're saying, like that's different. That's
you know
that's
what-
so nuts to me.
You know what pisses me off the most
we
about
just
it?
let it happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got like 3 Alexas in this house, so we're always
Yeah, we can't exactly complain.
we're always being listened to.
What pisses me off about it is like, give me that fucking battery juice back. Like, fuck you. Like, give me some of that juice back. I'm tired of having the microphone on all the fucking time so you can listen to shit.
Yeah, that's so weird. And we just, as a kid, I was like, oh, I would have totally saw this coming. I would have ended this. This would have, all these things, non-problems. And then as an adult, I'm like, it just keeps happening. And I just keep saying, okay.
I would delete Facebook if it wasn't for the fact that everyone in my family over the age of 30 solely uses Facebook.
Aren't you like the one
Just
of the
do what
only
I
people-
did. Don't talk to them anymore.
Well, Tommy, you have a different reason for not talking to your family. I need to stay in contact.
I don't see the difference. But
I should stay in contact.
And I deleted the app, but I still have the messenger in case someone needs me for something.
Yeah.
That's usually where they contact if
yeah,
they don't have a number.
I still technically have a Facebook account because I have a friend who's stubborn and doesn't want to leave Messenger.
Yeah. The only time Messenger
He knows.
has come in,
He knows
in
this.
useful or in useful, come in useful. How
Can be of use.
can be of use. Yeah, was when
it's
I like
come in handy.
come in handy,
Handy.
is traveling
Do
in
not
foreign
come in
countries.
anyone's hands.
From a handy. What?
Traveling in foreign countries. If you don't want to pay for cell service, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
Messenger to like keep in contact
Well,
with
that-
people. That's the only time it's ever been useful.
I mean, that there's still like, Facebook owns them now, but like me and her ex-girlfriend used to communicate on WhatsApp because
Yeah,
international
WhatsApp.
texting and shit was dumb. And she didn't have an iPhone at the time, so WhatsApp was where it was at. We are not sponsored by WhatsApp, and they're owned by Facebook now, so fuck
Are
them
they
too.
really?
Yeah.
WhatsApp is used for a lot of questionable stuff.
Facebook owns WhatsApp. They own Burp. They own
They own Burp.
they own WhatsApp. They own Instagram. They obviously have Messenger. I forgot what other apps they own, but they're slowly like Snapchat is like one of the few like chatting apps I'm fine
Still
using
independent.
still because I don't think anyone outside of Snapchat like owns them.
Snapchat is a public company.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Based in Los Angeles.
How in the fuck are they a public? How do they make money?
I mean, I don't know.
There's no ads on. Well, no, I guess there are ads if you click through stories. and
Yeah,
stuff.
there are ads and people like I know. Isn't Snapchat? It's one of like the. It's kind of like OnlyFans. Like, can't people do subscriptions through there?
Not for
Because
money.
I've seen it in the settings.
You can subscribe to like famous people.
Uh-huh.
Well, not famous people, but just people with a
Verified.
following.
Yeah,
so
verified
that you can
accounts.
continuously see their stories and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that Snapchat doesn't allow like nudity or sexual content.
I thought that there was like a Snap Cash thing or something, or is that like a wallet mode?
Yeah, you can send cash, but it's through Apple, I think, or like whatever your
Really?
wallet is. Yeah.
Interesting.
You just type
Yeah,
in
it's
the
just
amount.
it's just because they have like the payment methods and
They
dude,
they tried to go in a lot of different directions, but I love them only for this is the one.
Wait, so I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is the only reason I will always use them until they change this. The ads are if you want to be somewhere where you're going to show ads, you can go to that site. I can go and look at everyone's stories and all this famous things and news and stuff. There's going to be ads. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about any of these people.
Yeah.
I'm only going, I only go left to who I'm talking to.
Yeah, it's like it's like if you go to that like their explore page
Yeah.
or whatever and click through those like curated stories, that's where you see those ads.
Yeah.
But you were saying like Snapchat has a wallet thing, and is that through Apple Pay?
I believe so.
So that makes sense because Good Pods, where we like to promote our podcast, has we have like a tip jar on there, which is connected to like a PayPal or a Venmo or whatever. Apple like took it down, the tip jar,
Really?
because they weren't getting a cut, like because it was facilitated through PayPal and Venmo.
Oh.
And so now if you look at our page, there's no longer a button that says tip jar. It just like shows our Venmo link and it looks really bad.
What are we gonna do? We quit our jobs. That's how we were surviving, Tanner.
It was, I know.
We had an influx of money from that. What are we gonna do now?
We got like $3 on there, and all of them were from me.
Testing it.
Testing it. Yes.
Like, come on, this thing's got to be fucking. Nope, there it is.
I was gonna say $3. That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yo, yeah.
But yeah, Apple is fucking. Their like whole app store situation is close to being a monopoly.
So I know what your opinions are gonna be on this.
You don't know nothing about my onions.
I only ask that you take a couple of seconds to process your reaction to what I'm going to say before you shit all over the place. Okay.
We already knew you were gay.
So,
it was pretty obvious.
It wasn't, though.
True.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Spit it out.
iPhones are pissing me off.
Why?
Okay.
They just are. They just are. The looks, the feels, I don't like them.
Okay.
They're irritating.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an Android phone that looks so appealing to me.
Oh, yeah?
But I know that I've already said several times that I can't ever leave iPhone because too many people in my life have an iPhone that makes communication incredibly easy.
Correct.
But my God, does this phone fucking look amazing? Like, I just want it so bad.
It looks amazing, huh? Yeah. Have fun charging your phone 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Have fun always having
Okay,
to have a charger on hand. Have fun with your shit bugging out and having a bunch of bloatware on it from the start. Don't. I've gone 3 times to Android from Apple, and I'm always back.
Gabe.
I'm always back. Don't waste your money.
You're not bad, but you do struggle with technology a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a learning curve with Android.
Well, I used to solely have Android phones,
okay,
and
so
I could use them for all the cool shit that they could do. But one day I just got too busy and I went to Apple because I was like, I don't have time to do all this shit anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to customize absolutely every fucking thing all the time.
You will 100% fucking hate the texting experience on there.
Just
because you do not have iMessage anymore. And that is, honestly, iMessage is the entire reason I went back. Because I was having to have all my friends switch over to like messengers and shit because sometimes text wouldn't go through and all that fun shit and group messages wouldn't pop up.
You actually, yes, you've had Android several times.
Mm-hmm.
How likely is it that texts don't go through? Because I just always assume texting, you're going to get it. Like, that's always a stupid excuse that we used to use when phones were first a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how I've seen it. But I think it's because I've had an iPhone for so long now that I've never had an instance where I'm not familiar if that message got through because it tells me delivered.
SMS is what I would assume. I would assume it's probably around, in my mind, probably 75 to 80% reliable that message is going to get there. Like, most get there, but if it's anything extra, if it's a longer message, if it's a picture message, if it's a group message,
group messages are a pain in the ass.
Group messages are shit because sometimes you'll send a text and like half the group will get it and half the other group won't.
Oh,
and then you're stuck in different
this.
Group chats and shit. Yeah, that's why I was having to switch everyone up. Don't. It ain't fucking worth it, man.
Okay.
Just the phone is a utility device.
Mm-hmm.
Just get that through your head, and the looks won't matter that much anymore. Because look at this. I used to hate to have broken screen protectors and shit on.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't. I just need to replace it.
I need to replace my screen. I think it's time. I just don't want to spend a lot of money on an Apple screen. It pisses me off. Yeah. I hate that if it says Apple, it's more expensive.
Yeah, Apple's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the company, nothing irritates me more than going to an Apple store.
Yeah.
I hate everyone in there.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the employees, but the people too. Like they all can just go to hell. I hate God.
Every time I walk into that store,
the amount of times I needed to go into an Apple store to fix something, it's like there's no system. Everyone that works there is like in their 20s and have only like a high school education, so they don't know shit. And it's like there's no system. You're just kind of waiting around for someone to come help you if you don't have an appointment. And the second you do have an appointment, They don't know that you have an appointment, so you're still waiting around.
Correct. Because they're just like, oh, I don't know who.
I
you
hate
are.
that place.
There's no place to go and be like, check in. There's nothing. You would think they'd have a much structured place.
Every single time I drive through like Santan Village where there's an Apple store, I'm like, God, I get angry being by the Apple store. Like, ugh, it pisses me off.
I've gone in there once to buy on a lead.
This is a real rage, Tommy. It's a real rage.
I'm like, hey man,
I'm just like
the
Tom
Tao Te
Segura.
Ching is on the island in there.
Anyways, get Apple. Don't use Android phones. Just
No, I was gonna say Apple is a shit company, and especially after Steve Jobs died, which is blah, 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 blah. Especially after Steve Jobs died, which I'm not defending him because I do not like him as a person, but he at least he price gouged honestly. These ones are trying to do it like it's like, oh like it's $100 pencil, like it's $100 stylus, like they're price gouging just to price gouge at this point. But I mean, they've made easily the best ecosystem there is to use. It's just,
which is unfortunate because I don't like being associated to iPhone people.
Well, but here's the thing: Apple is also probably, as far as like the tech giants go, easily the best about privacy. Easily the best. They've gone to court over people's privacy before.
And one of the last major updates, every single time you opened an app, it was like allow to track or no. And I thought that was cool.
Yeah, they let you know whenever an app's trying to use your microphone and shit.
I mean, who knows what they're really doing in the background, but there's at least some transparency there.
Yeah.
An attempt.
Yeah.
Which is
more than most.
more than all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like them going to court. Remember when the shootings happened in San Bernardino?
Nope.
There were some shootings that happened. It was a husband and wife who did it, I think. And they had iPhones. And San Bernardino police was like, unlock this shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And Apple was like, no. Like, that's not... Like, you need a warrant to do that. Or, like, you need, like... There was something they needed to do. It's like, that's something that we're just going to do. Because then if we do it, then we can do it.
Yeah.
Like, then... Like, if we create the back door, then there's a back door.
Yeah, I respect the integrity. Apple got a lot of flack for that.
They got sued by the U.S. government.
Oh, did
And
they really?
I think they won.
Damn.
I don't remember, but yeah, it was like I'm pretty sure they won because it was like you can't do that. You can't like go, oh hey, you made this, unlock that shit. Like show us all their personal.
It's the same as
information.
this house. Like if I had like evidence of a crime in here, they can't just come in and look at it without a warrant.
Yeah.
So same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I think they can. With like suspicious something.
Probable cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a way around it. But for phones, you can't. Like, because that's your information. Like, it's a thing.
yeah. There's some weird rules around phones.
You can't store like the crime in here, but you can store a crime in here.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool of Apple.
Yeah.
Still a
So
piece of shit
I'm
company.
always like,
Can you be a company and not be a piece of shit? I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
you can't.
I mean,
but you're never gonna be top dog.
You have to be like Sprouts or Tom's or so
I'm pretty sure Amazon or someplace on Sprouts now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to be like some kind of oatmeal company,
Oh, no. Quaker Oats?
or granola is the word I meant to use.
Oh.
Like hippie.
Yeah,
shit.
let's put it this way. If you're a company that is going to not be a piece of shit, you are going to be...
private. You can't be public.
Yeah, you're going to be private.
You can't
And
be public and not be a
like
piece
where
of
there's
shit.
Amazon, you're going to be like TeePublic or ThinkGeek. Like, like these other like order stuff here websites kind of thing. Like it's like you're just going to be a smaller company that you'll make money, but you're never going to be like a millionaire. You might be a millionaire, but you're never going to be a billionaire or anything like that. Like,
So, you mean I can be a not piece of shit company and still be a millionaire?
Yeah.
with a lot of hard work and dedication.
Why does anyone never need more?
That's what this business is going to become, Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't doubt it. But but
It seems like you're doubting it.
a little bit.
but why would you if $1 million is a lot of money,
Uh-huh.
why do you need to be an asshole and get more?
Greed is a mysterious thing. I think we've previously had this conversation,
have.
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Greed is like mother's milk.
Mm.
I was breastfed. I was
Jesus.
breastfed.
Neither was I, actually. Maybe
you?
that's why we're all so twitchy.
I don't know. This is a fact that you guys know for yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like an alien baby.
Unfortunately.
I was all early and shit, which is surprising.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
What?
My mom
Hey,
just has to.
I'm just kidding.
fuck you. I had jaundice.
You just have a weird shaped head.
My birth mom just feels the need to.
What's jaundice?
Like my liver wasn't fully developed whenever I was born.
Yellow eyes.
Yeah. I had
It's like
to
a-
sleep.
It's like what major alcoholics get.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Because it's your liver. It's
Well, like if you're an alcoholic, your eyes get all yellowed and shit.
yeah.
Right?
But I had to sleep in a cradle that had this huge blanket that sealed me in, and it had this really bright light that was like growing me basically. Like,
You were incubated.
but yeah, basically.
Huh.
But like they let me go home, but I had to be like kind of still semi-incubated
Yeah.
like that.
Look what you can't. You look what you became.
Yeah, whenever
Such a strong, handsome
there's-
boy.
I didn't believe the pictures of me as a kid were me because I'm like black in the pictures, and I was like, "That's not me." Like what? And then like my parents were like,
Does
"No."
it mess with your skin,
Huh?
jaundice?
Yeah, it starts turning your skin yellow.
Interesting.
Like your eyes turn yellow, your skin turns yellow. But it was just the lighting of the picture and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and me probably covered in whatever. But I just looked really dark because I was turning yellow, and yeah. But I was a C-section. I didn't get breastfed or anything. I was yeah. It's almost weird. It's like there's a reason I crave human affection. Tanner,
I mean, I think most people crave human affection.
not as much as me.
Oh, okay.
Come here,
No.
come here, Tanner.
Nope.
Come here. Bring that coin slot over here, sir.
How the fuck did we
don't
start
like
talking about this?
term.
I don't
What
know.
did I ask that you said mother's milk to?
That's a good
I
question.
don't know.
Because I know that's how it
we
started.
we were talking about greed somehow.
Oh yes, greed, like mother's milk.
Okay. Is that what it was? Jesus Christ.
That's all I was gonna say on it.
And then it turned into what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
You know what that fucking was? That's shit that's gonna be talked about in 5,000 years whenever we're all considered gurus. Okay, because we
Hopefully.
started a cult.
That would be nice. 3 branches of Dude Loft religion.
I'll be the one. I'll be. Let's see, who's gonna be hell? He'll be hell.
Oh, obviously, Gabe. Yeah.
You'll be heaven.
And you're just
Zeus, Poseidon, Hades. Boom.
I'm gonna be
The whiter one is Zeus.
purgatory. I guess,
purgatory. Yeah.
in the Catholic belief of things.
Yeah.
Let's
do this
but-
with all the religions.
My purgatory is not, limbo is, it's not going to be as bad as Dante's Inferno. It's pretty bad in Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Supernaturals is weird too.
Do they have a limbo in that show?
They have a purgatory.
In which season?
Fuck. 5, 6, one.
Oh,
So
is
it's
it
up
really?
there.
Okay, because I think I've watched through like 6 or 7 seasons.
Maybe it's 8.
And then I was like, this shit's just the same thing over and over again. Like they got into dabbling with like the religion like battle between heaven and hell, and then it just infinitely didn't go anywhere with it.
Correct, yes. Because they're like, if we do this, then it's over.
Yeah.
Or
So we got to drag this shit
yeah,
out.
we can stop it and just put it under the rug and continue our cop show with bad guys here and there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which honestly, it's worked for them. They have a massive following.
I mean, they have a weird like cult following. I don't
Yeah.
think they get that much viewership
Views.
anymore, but it's
the
the
novelty
hardcore
of
fans
them.
that they
Yeah.
still have that
Their books, their
dump in the money, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Their wallets be bussin'.
Bussin'.
I'm not doing that.
Say it, Gabe.
No,
Come on,
absolutely.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Ugh.
Just, ugh. Vomits.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
Dude, what a good callback.
Little woozy. No, whenever we were doing some things earlier, and
What?
we huh?
Can you clarify? Because that sounds
Did it sound suspicioso?
that sounds sexual.
No, when we and Gabe and you were all eating pizza earlier.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I feel like we shouldn't use the term pizza either. Have you seen those weird theories about like the Hollywood elite having these weird interviews about like enjoying pizza together? And it's like it's supposedly code for like the Epstein shit. You know, they're like abusing children. Yeah.
That's. We should. Why is there no documentaries on this?
There might be actually. I think there is. It's been a while since I watched it though. I'll have to find it.
Is it a documentary if it's all like non-proved things?
I mean, it's still a documentary, yeah.
Because the documentary is just a recording of a thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's documentaries about aliens, you know.
Ooh, okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good.
It's like theoretical.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just say?
So, anyways, we were eating pizza, not the code word. What were you saying about the
I
pizza?
don't know, man. You fucking took us on a really dark path, you know?
That's it's another thing I learned
Maybe
from my
get your
TikTok.
fucking TikTok shit off. Yeah.
His For You page is
Fucking goddamn, just like let me
Mine's like
go play
vacations.
Subnautica.
I think it's a lot of fun. My TikTok. I like learning about
weird shit.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's good. I enjoy that you enjoy it because I look at TikTok at night. I can't be looking at that shit.
Oh,
but you telling me the information in the daytime, I'm fine.
yeah, I'll tell you more.
I enjoy learning weird shit. I just prefer to not do it in that medium.
Which medium?
TikTok.
The shit ass medium.
Oh, the TikTok.
TikTok.
Ah. Well, we'll just tell you about it, or I'll still send pictures to you. Not pictures, TikToks.
Speaking of documentaries, there's this one I want to watch that I found on TikTok that came out like a couple years ago, but it's called like The Phenomenon. And it's about like this alien like UFO sighting that happened out in like Africa or something. And there's not a whole lot of evidence surrounding it because they obviously don't have a whole lot of technology there. But supposedly the documentary focuses a lot on the eyewitness accounts, which from so many people like line up. And it's like it's super, super suspicious. And in light of all of the kind of like UFO evidence that has come out in the last couple of years from the Navy and armed forces and whatnot, sounds pretty interesting. I want to watch it.
I do too. I like stuff like that.
Do you think aliens are real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me,
do you fuck with the war?
Do you think aliens are real?
Do
you know
fuck
the
with the
simians?
They were hotter than the simians. I believe aliens came down to Earth billions of years ago.
They were the Egyptians.
Planted deep in our oceans. No. Yeah, I believe in aliens.
That's it. Interesting though that you bring up the oceans though, because there's a lot of like alien and like UFO.
Well, that's what I've been saying for like the past
evidence.
year.
Yeah, that's
all of them have been.
It's all surrounding the ocean.
They dive. They come out of the ocean. They dive down to the ocean, and we don't know shit about the ocean. So I don't think I'm dumb for making the assumption that if aliens are real and on Earth, they're definitely in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Like
there's another TikTok I saw.
I agree.
Oh my god, it never ends. But
the laugh Tanner just gave me was like, "This is fucking nuts, right?"
But there's this TikTok I saw. I take all of this TikTok stuff with a grain of salt. So
absolutely.
Don't think I'm an idiot. But like beneath the Earth's crust, supposedly there are like further layers under there that are just like huge pockets of water, which like I've never seen the sun, like don't have oxygen. And this TikTok said that like supposedly there's a chance of like there being life forms down there. Wholly implausible. Like there's no fucking way. But if any of that were true, just imagine like the sea leviathans from Subnautica, and like that's where they're from. How dope would that be?
So there's actually some truth to that. There are pockets of water inside our Earth. We use them sometimes, which are like the shallower ones, but there are deep ones.
Yeah, there's just aquifers. That's what water wells are.
Yeah. I don't mean like the aquifers that we use for our water system. I mean like fucking deep, like below the deepest
places,
like depths of the ocean through that dirt.
Like we're talking prom night deep.
Like hundreds of miles deep into like the Earth.
To the point where it would be detrimental for us to even start drilling to get to it.
Where it's literally impossible. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure scientists have proved it. Like we just can't get there. Like it's not going to happen.
But there's also
we totally could. I could do it.
There's also places like
you could do it.
I need 25 Cliff Bars and a drill.
Yeah. This man be unstoppable.
25 Cliff Bars and a drill. What brand of drill?
DeWalt.
Oh, fucking good choice. Good fucking choice.
We don't want that Ryobi shit.
Nah. DeWalt. I'll take Milwaukee too.
He knows what I'd fund it. I would fund it. I'd fund this.
I mean,
all right, here we go.
Wouldn't be much to fund it, honestly. 25 clip bars, DeWalt drill. What are we thinking? Like $200?
Oh, I'm dying of hypoglycemia by day 2. Like,
And most of that money is going to the Cliff Bars.
Yeah.
yeah, like 25 Cliff Bars. That's like $24, $25. Like that's.
I mean, it's probably like 50. What are they like? $2 a pop?
no,
Yeah.
no, no,
Or
no,
like
no. It's
$1.50?
$12. It's like $11 for a box of 12.
Well, yeah. If you buy the box, you get the bulk discount.
Yeah,
obviously.
that's
true,
what I
true.
do.
Yeah.
I'd Costco the fuck out of those Cliff Bars.
Yeah.
Where the fuck were we going with this? Oh, there's underwater caves where people like, get stuck in them and like go to the surfaces of these caves, where there's water that's been untouched or fucked with for like miles of just hollow mountain, essentially. And there's like a scary ass movie made about this because someone like went to explore
The
these.
Descent?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Is that the movie?
I don't know.
I was asking.
Oh, I thought it was the decent.
No, it's with a C.
I was joking.
DSC.
Decent is spelled with a C.
I know. My bad.
Wow.
Show me your nipples. Come here.
No. Stop. But anyway, and there's just weird life forms, like where they should not be alive, but there's somehow things that are in there, but there's no like running water, there's no food, there's nothing that these things can like.
There's no running
eat off.
water.
Like it doesn't, because it's stagnant.
It doesn't
Oh,
run.
I
Tommy.
thought you meant like indoor plumbing. I was like,
Sits on a
no
couch and is lazy.
fucking duh,
It
bro.
sits on his couch and he's lazy.
He just sits there and sweats. Noisy. Eats Cheetos all day. I want them out.
But yeah, no, it's fucking wild. Sea creatures are fucking weird.
Oh, I've been meaning to like send you guys the link to that deep sea gigantism video I talked about a couple episodes ago. Shit's so fun. I love it.
I got something affected by deep sea gigantism.
What?
How was she?
Ooh. That,
All right, just keep going. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yikes.
Anyway, so yes, sea creatures are fucking strange. Sea stars, weird. But that's like just like the tip of the iceberg of weird.
Yeah. Karina and I watched a movie when I went up to Flagstaff a couple weekends ago to visit her called Sea Fever, which had really good potential to be like a deep sea, like scary movie. It wasn't.
Was it like
Mermaids?
Don't watch it. It was like, there's like this weird giant squid that's like glowing and shit. And if you get like attacked by it or whatever, it causes kind of you to become zombified. Was not good.
That sounds like the dumbest shit ever.
It's super dumb, but like the setup and the acting and the filming was all there, and then you get to the climax of the movie, and it's just like this shit sucks.
Is this the movie that has Christian Stewart in it?
No, that's what was that movie?
There's like water involved.
Yeah. I know what movie you're talking about because it was. I saw the trailers for that movie everywhere, but no, this was like a foreign film.
Oh, okay.
It was in English, but I think it was filmed in like Sweden or something.
Yeah. The ocean. I still do. Like, we'll go into aquariums and just watch the weird creatures, just because we have them, so they're not that deep. For me to see it, not that deep, but they get weird.
They got real weird
in the depths that like we can see. In the 2% that we know of, weird fucking creatures. So how much weirder does it get? We're only at 2% or 4% or whatever the discovery
That's
percentage.
so insane to me, dude.
We've lived here the entire time, or so we think.
Yeah, who knows?
And we don't know anything. Or someone knows too much about it and was like, you don't need to know. No one needs to
they're
know.
not saying
No one
anything?
needs to know. We
Yeah.
should look into space. We need to get the fuck out of here.
I like space.
And then there's James Cameron and his never-ending quest to find underground or underwater aliens. There's like, God damn it, James Cameron.
Well, I mean, that's where the inspiration from Avatar came from. His
Oh.
underwater discoveries.
Which Avatar?
Or, his movie The Abyss about underwater aliens.
I know, it's a joke.
Which Avatar?
Oh.
The Avatar?
Which one, though?
The Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
No. Idiot. I'm just kidding.
The fucking
I'm just
blue,
messing
the
with
blue
you. I'm just
free
messing with
sickle
you.
ones.
Oh, okay, yes.
The one where they look like gummy bears.
Mm.
Yummies.
with their weird
'Cause
squid
I'm a gummy
hair.
bear.
Oh, God.
'Cause I'm a gummy
What's funny
bear.
is that you said gummies and that song popped up in my head.
I say it all the time. Capitalism worked on us very well.
It did. I mean, I don't know how that has anything to do with capitalism, but
I'm saying, like the propaganda machine of capitalist economy worked
Mar-
well.
was Nazi Germany a capitalist economy?
No.
Oh,
they were
okay.
socialist.
Okay.
Really?
I mean,
I
That
think
probably
I
was-
think the word propaganda is throwing you off. Advertisements are just propaganda.
well, yeah, but that song had nothing to do with like. Where did that song come from? It wasn't like made by like a company or something. It was just like a random YouTube video, right?
No, it was a ringtone commercial.
It was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
It was an advertisement.
I still don't see the connection to capitalism.
For ringtones. Buy your ringtones.
Buy this gummy bear. ringtone.
I know you like it's
I
okay.
fucking love capitalism.
I'm not okay, but
love
I'm not,
capitalism.
I'm not dogging on it.
So hold on.
Just
Nazi
eat your
Germany.
bone. It's gonna be okay.
Nazi Germany was
Seize the means of
socialist?
production. What?
Well, no, were they socialists or communists?
That's what they were. The Nationalist Socialist Party.
Oh, okay.
But they were
But-
technically fascists.
But only to
fascists. Yeah,
Yeah, which is the other end of the spectrum. They
makes
were
sense.
parading as socialists, but were actually fascists.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that seems not right if you're a socialist, but only to some people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
seems-
was, yeah. It was a ploy to
So
get
that's
the
how he
people under like the people riled up after World War I and how they had to pay back and everything. So he's like, let's build better country.
What accent was
Trump-
that?
I am from Danish.
From Danish.
And don't look at me like that. We're going to build a better Germany.
Trump should have just done that. He should have just pretended
Pretended to do what?
to do good things, and then we would have voted for him again, and our lives would be completely
Pretty
different.
sure he did. Pretend to do good things. That's
Yeah.
most politics.
That's
they
it.
all pretend to do good
There were
things.
multiple
but-
times he
but
would do
he had-
something and then immediately turn around and turn it around and do a good thing.
But he has like a massive following, and not just like people who are willing to critique him, people who won't critique him. So if anyone was going to be a Nazi or the new Hitler, he had an opportunity. He
Well,
could have
no.
just followed a blueprint.
I don't know. He was too polarizing. Too many people hated him. It wouldn't work.
True.
Yeah, honestly, Donald Trump was. This is. I almost don't want to say it, but fuck it.
Just eat your words.
Yeah. Donald Trump was not as smart as Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was
well,
cunning.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, Adolf Hitler was cunning. Adolf Hitler was a villain.
Oh,
Donald Trump
you're
is a
struggling.
bumbling idiot.
You're struggling with the compliment to Hitler. I
Yeah,
see.
because I'm like,
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, it's fair to say that Hitler was crazy smart.
yeah,
Oh,
you
like,
cannot look at
brilliant.
the Holocaust and everything like that and say that that was done by a dumb person.
Yeah.
it was done by a hateful person and an incredibly ignorant person, but it was done by someone who was cunning and
And I
very
mean,
smart, very
what-
strategy smart.
What he did to like put Germany in the place that it was at during World War II, it's like, yeah, you can't be.
Yeah, he almost took over the fucking
you can't
world.
fucking do that by accident.
Yeah.
You're a good leader.
And he just marched right into
you're
Russia.
you're just leading people to a terrible, terrible.
How
place.
many supervillains do we have as a globe?
Genghis
What is there?
Khan.
Genghis Khan, yeah, Hitler, fucking Coney. I'm just...
Honestly, though,
Who's Coney?
Coney
You
2012,
don't remember
boy.
Coney 2012?
No.
2012.
You're gonna paint the night. No one did it.
No one did. There's another one. There's one that's like super, super bad. Like,
Stalin.
is that
The North
Kim
Korea
Jong-un,
guy.
yeah. But he's like a funny
Oh.
supervillain.
Yeah.
Like he's like an evil man, but he's kind of like a Dr. Evil kind of supervillain.
yeah, I don't really see him as an actual threat to the country.
Well, I mean, they own nukes, so
yeah.
they're a threat. But
Yeah.
the man looks like a teddy bear reincarnate, so he's not super terrifying.
Yeah.
But the nukes are still,
I guess
questionable.
What was his name? Xi Jinping or Xi Ping?
Xi Jinping?
is that
Or
the-
I don't know how you say it.
The
but
leader of China?
Yeah.
There's
He
someone that has
probably-
killed more people than the Holocaust and Genghis Khan that I always forget.
You're right.
But I don't
Bing
remember.
will have the answers.
Christopher Columbus. I mean, the Black Death. That was pretty hardcore supervillain.
Yeah, that's true.
Took out a third of Europe or the world or whatever it was. I can't think of someone who killed more than
Genghis Khan.
I mean, Hitler killed 6 million people.
I'm looking up like greatest villains in history, and it's fucking Darth Vader.
Oh, Jesus
the
Christ.
bad guy from Matrix. It's like, motherfucker, no.
Yeah, because I have no idea.
Let's see.
Like-
I think I found a decent list here. Let's start.
I'm trying to think of conquerors, and it's like Alexander the Great.
I'm scrolling through a lot of these names on this list, and I don't know who these guys are. Interesting. Probably who's like Vlad the Impaler or something. He was probably a piece of shit.
Dracula, yeah. But I mean, but it's like, what's his... Like as far as I've always known from history, Hitler is our generation's like Genghis Khan, basically.
Yeah.
Right? I use the term generation like loosely there, but he's like our supervillain. Like that's what everyone says. Like everyone, if you're a bad guy, everyone always compares you to Hitler, right?
Yeah, Hitler's like the go-to bad guy.
Yeah, you're a Nazi, you're Hitler, stuff like that. Most time, sometimes those guys are.
I think it's Tamar.
Tamar?
Timur?
Timon?
1370 to 1405.
Uh-huh.
Led military campaigns and built a wall of 70,000 heads.
A wall?
Of 70,000
nuts.
like human heads.
Mm-hmm.
But
hold on, there's an ad. I'm trying to get out of it.
Nero was a pretty bad guy.
Yeah, he burned the fuck out of Rome.
Yeah, 70,000 heads built up into... Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a wall. Marionettes.
Oh. But that's only 70,000.
True. I think that's just a fun fact about him.
Oh, yeah.
He also...
that was just like a Tuesday.
To punish a rebellion.
Pol
actually.
Pot?
Pol Pot?
Yeah, have you heard of this guy?
Bloody
Mm-mm.
Mary.
It sounds familiar.
The leader of Khmer Rouge and the prime minister of Cambodia in the 70s
I have
imposed
heard of
his
this.
vision of communism onto the people of Cambodia, forcing citizens into slave labor and killing an estimated 2 million of them in the process.
Damn, son.
He ordered mass executions in sites known as the killing fields. Yeah, that dude sounds pretty bad. He's ranked right... Oh, Saddam Hussein, number 2 on this list.
Oh, yeah. Saddam Hussein.
And then Osama bin Laden. He's a pretty bad guy.
I'd say Osama bin Laden's less of like a villain and more of a boogeyman.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like Saddam Hussein killed probably millions of people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what his actual body count is. Osama bin Laden, like, he killed thousands of people, 100%, but he wasn't really like an overarching present force like we were constantly battling. He was more the boogeyman who was always just out of reach.
Yeah, true. Mussolini or
He's a fucking joke.
Castro. Those are bad dudes.
Yeah. I just wouldn't put them on the supervillain level of Hitler.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it'd be at. I mean, I guess, you were also missing Robert E. Lee, Jefferson Davis.
Yeah, those guys probably don't have a body count as high as like Khan or Hitler though.
Oh, but they killed Hitler also did, they killed their own people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was...
Just to own people.
Yeah, it's weird to say, like, this person is worse because they killed more. Because you could do awful things and it be less impactful, but more evil. But yeah, no, I was just curious how many supervillains. And there's more than 10, so that's more than I bargained for. There's at least 10 supervillains in our life, like in the globe's lifetime.
Yeah.
Humans have been around for that long to have more than 10 supervillains.
Yeah, we got a nice list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's fun.
You'd think they'd fix it.
It's fun.
It's fun. It keeps it how Adam does. Instead of stressful, it's exciting.
Yeah,
It's
as long
exciting.
as I'm not directly involved in those parts of history, like it's fun.
Yeah.
Until, I'm involved in supervillain number 11.
Yeah. Until you get an Amber Alert that says, hey,
Knock.
you're going to quarantine for
Thank you.
the next year of your life. Then it's like, oh, this is not fun. This is no longer fun.
I mean, quarantine's pretty, calm compared to, genocide. I think we're okay.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's the only life event that we're in right
Yeah.
now.
Like, I'm happy, like, I live at a time where getting sacked is where a homeless dude puts his nuts on you and not, like, your whole town gets, like, raised.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's true.
I'm
I mean,
not
once we
living
figure out who made COVID-19, they probably have a pretty high body count.
did it?
Yeah.
Who made COVID-19? Where the fuck are you?
It was the Chinese, don't you know?
I challenge the inventor of COVID-19 to a match at SummerSlam. Come on.
I like to think that it was a politician who's just on a tour at a science place who's just supposed to be learning about something, and her clipboard just hits something, knocks over a vial, and it released it out, and she's, no one can know.
Yeah,
it's Hillary Clinton.
It's like how Spider-Man started. It just went the wrong way.
Yeah. It's like, we fucked up. They may try to make Mewtwo. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Mewtwo?
Yeah. Have you seen Pokemon?
Yes.
It's fantastic. I recommend it highly. Thank you all for listening. If you would like to interact with us, you should follow us on Twitter at
Dude Loft Mountain, or the TikTok,
which is also Dude Loft MTN,
or the Instagram. We are also on Good Pods. All three of us have personal accounts, which you can follow, join groups, rate the podcast. It's all good stuff.
Yeah. I think we're pretty funny.
Otherwise, if you
Follow,
enjoy Spotify
subscribe.
or Apple Podcasts, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah. Share with your friends.
If you've got me.
And
Okay.
if you happen to be around in the world and you see a Dude Loft Mountain sticker, take a picture and send it to us.
Yeah.
Tag us on Twitter and Instagram and all the things.
Yep.
Keep your dick out of it.
We got stickers now. They're being dispersed.
So if you see one and you're like, holy shit, one of you were here.
Oh, actually, I have a request for the listeners. If you find weird, creepy stuff on the internet, please send it to the Twitter, which I run. I'd be very interested in watching it.
Yes, do that.
See, this is how the story of us getting canceled starts. When you start interacting with the weird side of Twitter.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we're fine.
Everybody needs a home.
I think Twitter is safe. We just can't get onto like Reddit or or like places that are there's worse place than Twitter's.
4chan's probably the worst.
Yeah, we're gonna stay away from
Yeah.
that.
No, thank you. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I appreciate it.